sing softly through the quiet rooms of home, and everything feels lighter when I take the time to slow down. Leaves are dancing by the window, bird songs echo from afar, little reminders of God's goodness scattered everywhere we are. It doesn't take much this morning for my heart to give you praise, because signs of grace are waiting in ordinary days. Some days brought challenges, others brought celebration too. But in every single moment, I could see your hand come through. And when I look behind me now, I don't only see the road, I see the faithfulness of God, who never let me go. That's why there is a peaceful joy living quietly inside, not because life is perfect, but because you're by my side. Good through every season, faithful with each sunrise new. And the more I walk beside you, the more gratitude breaks through. God is still good, and my soul sings peacefully. Even when I don't understand everything, your love is enough for me. On this beautiful Friday morning, filled with life and gentle light, joy begins to bloom so naturally when I remember your goodness in my life. My joy has a source that never runs dry. It rises from the presence of God, whom I choose to glorify. The week is closing its pages, the stories I will keep. Some answers have already come, others are still yours to keep. But I have learned that happiness is not found in control. It grows when I keep trusting that God is working in my soul. And there is freedom in that truth, a lightness deep within, knowing the God who cared yesterday will care again and again. Jesus, thank you for goodness that never changed. Even through the quiet moments, your kindness remained. May I enter every new day with gratitude and trust anew, because those who know your faithfulness always have hope shining through. God is still good, and my heart knows it well. Looking back across this whole week, I can see your grace prevail. On this bright and peaceful morning, I choose once again to believe that the joy that comes from God will always give my soul a reason to sing. Morning arrives gently, without rushing through the day, and the doors of a new beginning quietly open on the way. The desk awaits the projects, the work and study too. But before anything else I notice, God is already here with you. Not only in the great moments or extraordinary things that appear, but also in ordinary days that often pass unnoticed here. There is beauty hidden softly in the simple parts of morning light, and the aroma filling the kitchen, and sunlight shining bright, in the rhythm of daily living that I often fail to see, and in the silent care of God who has always cared for me. Maybe true happiness is not as distant as it seems. Maybe it grows within the gifts God places in front of me. So I choose to live today with gratitude inside, because joy does not wait for perfection to come alive. Joy for today, grace enough for me. A brand new day is started, and there are reasons to believe. God is also in the ordinary, in details hidden from sight, and the more I walk beside Him, the more beauty I find. Joy for today before anything unfolds, because the presence of God transforms every moment of my soul. The hours keep moving forward, and responsibilities will come, but I carry this assurance that I don't need to rush. The Lord lives in the moments that seem simple and small, and turns tiny seeds into gardens, one bloom at a time through it all. So I begin this week with contentment and peace, knowing God's goodness remains in every season of life I see. Jesus, teach my eyes to recognize your care, even in the simple tasks and ordinary moments everywhere. May I always find a reason to smile at each sunrise, because the joy that comes from you never depends on circumstance in life. Joy for today, and hope for the road ahead, with faith for every new path where I may be led. On this beautiful Monday morning, filled with light and grace, I discover God is in the ordinary, making everyday life a beautiful place. The morning is not rushing, and I don't need to rush either. Sunlight crosses through the window, teaching me how to live gentler. There there are tasks waiting ahead, and dreams I want to reach. But today my soul is choosing to first learn how to breathe in peace, because hurry steals the moments God desires me to see, and peace finds room to flourish when I let Him lead me. Not every door must open today. Not every answer needs to arrive. Some things bloom more beautifully when we learn to wait in life. The world demands speed, but your voice leads me in peace, reminding me your ways are greater than my understanding can perceive. And the more I rest in you, the lighter my heart becomes, because those who trust the Lord never walk without direction. So I surrender the clock and all my worries too, because today's grace is enough, and your faithfulness carries me through. Peace to keep going, calmness to move ahead, knowing God is still working even when progress can't be measured. And on this Tuesday morning, I choose to slow my pace, because my rhythm is in your hands, and that is a place of grace. Peace to keep going, confidence to walk, for those who place their path in God always find a place to rest. The coffee is still warm, and sunlight keeps shining through, while life continues moving. I learn not to force what you will do. Maybe mature faith looks like this: trusting without demanding sight, continuing in joyful obedience, and resting in divine guidance, because God is never late nor forgetful of His word, and what He has begun will surely be completed by the Lord. Jesus, teach my soul to live with serenity. May I never exchange your peace for unnecessary anxiety. May my eyes remain fixed on the goodness found in you, because the peace you freely give is all I need to make it through. Peace to keep going and hope to move ahead, because the God who holds tomorrow is caring for me instead. On this bright Tuesday morning, my heart discovers rest, for my pace is in your hands, and there is no safer place than this. The goodness of God meets me here. Morning arrives dressed in light, and the sky awakens in peace. The day opens its pages, and your grace brings sweet relief. coffee fills the house with fragrance, while sunlight warms the room. And my soul finds rest, remembering who you are and all you do. Not because of circumstances or everything I understand, but because your goodness is constant and held within your hands. There are days filled with questions and days filled with celebration, but above every season, your hand remains my foundation. When I look upon the journey, I can see traces of your love, little signs of faithful kindness sent from heaven above. And though I do not know completely what the rest of this week may bring, I can live this moment peacefully, trusting in my King. So I let my heart find rest within your perfect truth, because those who know your character find freedom in you. The goodness of God meets me here on this morning filled with light, in the silence of hope and the peace of Christ. Tomorrow is in the Lord's hands, and that is enough for me, because the God who rules the heavens is caring faithfully. The goodness of God meets me here, closer than I realize, and turns each brand new morning into an invitation to trust and rise. The gentle breeze moves softly, and time continues on, yet my soul remains steady without needing to rush along, because there is a confidence that circumstances cannot provide. It grows from the assurance of the one who walks beside. And when I choose to look to God instead of looking at fear, I discover peace blooming, because His love is near. Jesus, thank you, because your goodness never ends. It reaches every morning and makes hope rise again. May I walk through this Wednesday with gratitude and faith, knowing that you guide my footsteps and strengthen me each day. The goodness of God meets me here, and my heart chooses to sing, because there is hope upon the pathway prepared by my King. On this bright Wednesday morning, filled with calm and grace, tomorrow is in the Lord's hands, and today my heart has peace. Morning arrives smiling in light through the window of my home. The fragrance of coffee fills the air, inviting my soul to slow down. There is beauty in the details I often fail to see, but when gratitude awakens, everything begins to bloom for me. The simple table shines brighter, time gains a deeper worth, and the little gifts of the day point back to the one makes a sound. Not every miracle draws attention. Many arrive quietly and settle in the heart with intention, and strength for another day, and peace along the way. In knowing that God watches over every step I take today, and when I choose thanksgiving before receiving anything new, I discover hope growing brighter like morning breaking through. There is a gentle joy born from worship and praise, transforming simple routines into songs for my days. Where gratitude lives, light appears, and the heart begins to see that God fills every morning with unexpected beauty. The day blooms with praise when my eyes are fixed on you, and what once seemed ordinary reveals treasures shining through on this Thursday morning, filled with peace and grace. I find gentle joy and rest in this place. The hours move softly forward, like music quietly playing near, and I walk with a lighter heart without the need to hurry here, because there is a richness that cannot be measured by gain. It comes from the presence of God walking with me every day, and the more I give thanks, the more reasons I find to sing, because the goodness of the Lord touches everything. Jesus, open my eyes to recognize your love in the simple things of life, and every blessing from above. May I live this Thursday with joyful awareness too, knowing that your grace is present in everything I do. Where gratitude lives, light appears, and hope begins to rise, because God colors ordinary days with reasons to rejoice in life. On this bright and peaceful morning, my heart has found its song. The day blooms with praise, and God's goodness leads me on. My heart woke up grateful. Morning arrives so brightly, wrapped in light and peace. Coffee fills the house with fragrance as the day begins with ease. The open window welcomes sunlight, dancing softly on the floor, and my heart awakens smiling with so many reasons to adore. There is beauty in ordinary days, God's grace has gently lit, and little reminders scattered everywhere of His faithful care and gifts. Throughout the week I saw answers and pathways opening wide. I felt peace arrive quietly in moments you stood by my side. And even what I do not understand rests safely in your hands, because the God who holds creation also holds my plans. So I do not begin this morning thinking of what I still must do, but celebrating your faithfulness already shining through. And while the morning blossoms with gentle golden light, gratitude transforms the ordinary into something bright. My heart woke up grateful for the goodness of the Lord, for every step along the journey and every sign of your love. God made this morning bloom with hope and peaceful light, and there is a gentle joy I find in Christ. My heart woke up grateful and chooses to live this day, trusting that the same God of this week will guide me all the way. Books are resting on the table, and time seems to slow down. There is calmness in this routine that teaches me to look around. At the golden light of morning, at the simple scent of coffee near, and the certainty that God is walking with me everywhere. So I move through this Friday with serenity and grace, because when I recognize God's goodness, I find gratitude in every place. Jesus, thank you, because your love remains true in every morning given and every blessing flowing through. May my eyes remain attentive to the goodness you provide, because true joy blooms gently when I walk close by your side. My heart woke up grateful and my soul chooses to sing, because God made this morning bloom and taught my heart to believe on this bright Friday morning filled with peace and warmth. I will walk with gentle joy, celebrating your love. A new week, a new mercy. Morning arrives bringing light across the table and my heart. A brand new week is beginning, filled with grace from the start. Coffee fills the room with fragrance, while the sunlight softly shines. And the God of every new morning walks beside this life of mine. There is beauty in new beginnings, prepared by His loving hand. And on this Monday morning, open Bible on the table reminds me who you are, the same God who never fails and faithfully guards my heart. So I begin this week with gratitude inside, because there is a quiet joy in walking by your side. And when the future seems distant, your presence helps me see that the God who made the pathway still lovingly guides me. Jesus, thank you for another morning given, for this new opportunity to walk with you in living. May I move through every day this week with simplicity and faith, knowing that your goodness will never fade away. A new week, a new mercy, and a heart filled with peace, because the faithfulness of the Lord never seems to cease. On this bright Monday morning, I choose gratitude again. God made this morning bloom and taught my heart to believe. Awakens peacefully, with gentle light upon the floor. Coffee fills the house with fragrance and brings calmness once more. The week keeps moving forward, with new steps still to take. But there is a quiet voice helping me along the way. I do not need to carry alone every choice or every plan, because the peace that comes from God safely holds my heart in His hands. There are questions on the journey and decisions yet to make, but the presence of the Lord always shows the better way. Like a silent light shining without needing to be seen, your peace guides all my thoughts and keeps my spirit serene. So I move through this morning with confidence and grace, knowing that the God who leads me also helps me grow each day. And while sunlight fills the window, my soul learns how to trust, because when God is leading, I can rest in His love. God's peace shows me the way, more than words could ever say. It lights every decision and guides me through the day. When God leads, I can rest without fear of what may come, because your faithful presence walks with me wherever I run. God's peace shows me the way, with grace and love divine, and turns this Wednesday morning into a gift of your design. The open Bible on the table brings promises to mind, that the God who holds the heavens still lovingly guides my life. So I walk with lightness today without needing every answer in sight, because your perfect wisdom extends beyond my sight. And every new sunrise reminds me once again that those who trust the Lord find peace that never ends. Jesus, thank you, because your peace remains above every circumstance and every changing day. May I carry this confidence into every choice I make, because your presence transforms every road I take. God's peace shows me the way and fills my soul with light, because your constant presence leads me day and night. On this bright Wednesday morning, I choose to trust again. When God leads, I can rest, because His goodness remains. Morning light is shining softly through the quiet rooms of home, and everything feels lighter when I take the time to slow down. Leaves are dancing by the window, bird songs echo from afar, little reminders of God's goodness scattered everywhere we are. It doesn't take much this morning for my heart to give you praise, because signs of grace are waiting in ordinary days. Some days brought challenges, others brought celebration too. But in every single moment, I could see your hand come through. And when I look behind me now, I don't only see the road, I see the faithfulness of God, who never let me go. That's why there is a peaceful joy living quietly inside, not because life is perfect, but because you're by my side. Good through every season, faithful with each sunrise new. And the more I walk beside you, the more gratitude breaks through. God is still good, and my soul sings peacefully. Even when I don't understand everything, your love is enough for me. On this beautiful Friday morning, filled with life and gentle light, joy begins to bloom so naturally when I remember your goodness in my life. My joy has a source that never runs dry. It rises presence of God, whom I choose to glorify. The week is closing its pages, the stories I will keep. Some answers have already come, others are still yours to keep. But I have learned that happiness is not found in control. It grows when I keep trusting that God is working in my soul. And there is freedom in that truth, a lightness deep within, knowing the God who cared yesterday will care again and again. Jesus, thank you for goodness that never changed. Even through the quiet moments, your kindness remained. May I enter every new day with gratitude and trust anew, because those who know your faithfulness always have hope shining through. God is still good, and my heart knows it well. Looking back across this whole week, I can see your grace prevail. On this bright and peaceful morning, I choose once again to believe that the joy that comes from God will always give my soul a reason to sing. Morning arrives gently, without rushing through the day, and the doors of a new beginning quietly open on the way. The desk awaits the projects, the work and study too. But before anything else I notice, God is already here with you. Not only in the great moments or extraordinary things that appear, but also in ordinary days that often pass unnoticed here. There is beauty hidden softly in the simple parts of morning light, and the aroma filling the kitchen, and sunlight shining bright, and the rhythm of daily living that I often fail to see, and in the silent care of God who has always cared for me. Maybe true happiness is not as distant as it seems. Maybe it grows within the gifts God places in front of me. So I choose to live today with gratitude inside, because joy does not wait for perfection to come alive. Joy for today, grace enough for me. A brand new day has started, and there are reasons to believe God is also in the ordinary, in details hidden from sight. And the more I walk beside Him, the more beauty I find. Joy for today before anything unfolds, because the presence of God transforms every moment of my soul. The hours keep moving forward, and responsibilities will come, but I carry this assurance that I don't need to rush. The Lord lives in the moments that seem simple and small, and turns tiny seeds into days, one bloom at a time through it all. So I begin this week with contentment and peace, knowing God's goodness remains in every season of life I see. Jesus, teach my eyes to recognize your care, even in the simple tasks and ordinary moments everywhere. May I always find a reason to smile at each sunrise, because the joy that comes from you never depends on circumstance in life. Joy for today and hope for the road ahead, with faith for every new path where I may be led. On this beautiful Monday morning filled with light and grace, I discover God is in the ordinary, making everyday life a beautiful place. The morning is not rushing, and I don't need to rush either. Sunlight crosses through the window, teaching me how to live gentler. There are tasks waiting ahead, and dreams I want to reach. But today my soul is choosing to first learn how to breathe in peace, because hurry steals the moments God desires me to see, and peace finds room to flourish when I let Him lead me. Not every door must open today, not every answer needs to arrive. Some things bloom more beautifully when we learn to wait in life. The world demands speed, but your voice leads me in peace, reminding me your ways are greater than my understanding can perceive. And the more I rest in you, the lighter my heart becomes, because those who trust the Lord never walk without direction. So I surrender the clock and all my worries too, because today's grace is enough, and your faithfulness carries me through. Peace to keep going, calmness to move ahead, knowing God is still working even when progress can't be measured. And on this Tuesday morning I choose to slow my pace, because my rhythm is in your hands, and that is a place of grace. Peace to keep going, confidence to walk, for those who place their path in God always find a place to rest. The coffee is still warm, and sunlight keeps shining through, while life continues moving. I learn not to force what you will do. Maybe mature faith looks like this: trusting without demanding sight, continuing in joyful obedience, and resting in divine guidance, because God is never late nor forgetful of His word, and what He has begun will surely be completed by the Lord. Jesus, teach my soul to live with serenity. May I never exchange your peace for unnecessary anxiety. May my eyes remain fixed on the goodness found in you, because the peace you freely give is all I need to make it through. Peace to keep going and hope to move ahead, because the God who holds tomorrow is caring for me instead. On this bright Tuesday morning, my heart discovers rest, for my pace is in your hands, and there is no safer place than this. The goodness of God meets me here. Morning arrives dressed in light, and the sky awakens in peace. The day opens its pages, and your grace brings sweet relief. Coffee fills the house with fragrance, while sunlight warms the room, and my soul finds rest, remembering who you are and all you do. Not because of circumstances or everything I understand, but because your goodness is constant and held within your hands. There are days filled with questions and days filled with celebration, but above every season, your hand remains my foundation. When I look upon the journey, I can see traces of your love, little signs of faithful kindness sent from heaven above. And though I do not know completely what the rest of this week may bring, I can live this moment peacefully, trusting in my King. So I let my heart find rest within your perfect truth, because those who know your character find freedom in you. The goodness of God meets me here on this morning filled with light, in the silence of hope and the peace of Christ. Tomorrow is in the Lord's hands, and that is enough for me, because the God who rules the heavens is caring faithfully. The goodness of God meets me here, closer than I realize, and turns each brand new morning into an invitation to trust and rise. A gentle breeze moves softly, and time continues on, yet my soul remains steady without needing to rush along, because there is a confidence that circumstances cannot provide. It grows from the assurance of the one who walks beside. And when I choose to look to God instead of looking at fear, I discover peace blooming, because His love is near. Jesus, thank you, because your goodness never ends. It reaches every morning and makes hope rise again. May I walk through this Wednesday with gratitude chooses to sing, because there is hope upon the pathway prepared by my King. On this bright Wednesday morning, filled with calm and grace, tomorrow is in the Lord's hands, and today my heart has peace. Smiling in light through the window of my home. The fragrance of coffee fills the air, inviting my soul to slow down. There is beauty in the details I often fail to see, but when gratitude awakens, everything begins to bloom for me. The simple table shines brighter, time gains a deeper worth, and the little gifts of the day point back to the one who formed the earth. Not every blessing makes a sound, not every miracle draws attention. Many arrive quietly and settle in the heart with intention, and strength for another day, and peace along the way, in knowing that God watches over every step I take today. And when I choose thanksgiving before receiving anything new, I discover hope growing brighter like morning breaking through. There is a gentle joy born from worship and praise, transforming simple routines into songs for my days. Where gratitude lives, light appears, and the heart begins to see that God fills every morning with unexpected beauty. The day blooms with praise when my eyes are fixed on you, and what once seemed ordinary reveals treasures shining through. On this Thursday morning, filled with peace and grace, I find gentle joy and rest in this place. The hours move softly forward, like music quietly playing near, and I walk with a lighter heart without the need to hurry here, because there is a richness that cannot be measured by gain. It comes from the presence of God walking with me every day, and the more I give thanks, the more reasons I find to sing, because the goodness of the Lord touches everything. Jesus, open my eyes to recognize your love in the simple things of life, and every blessing from above. May I live this Thursday with joyful awareness too, knowing that your grace is present in everything